Rat meat is a dish made from rats. Mouse meat can be used to process hamsters and even shrews into many delicious and strange dishes. This is a dish that is not too strange in Vietnamese cuisine and also appears in the cuisine of some other countries around the world. So have you ever tried this dish? Perhaps the first feeling each person has when eating rat meat is fear and must close their eyes to risk putting the meat into their mouth and then feel that the rat meat turns out to be not as scary as they thought. In addition to grilled dishes, hamsters also fascinate eaters with dozens of different cooking methods such as boiling and squeezing lemon leaves, stir-frying, roasting with salt. Char roi, sometimes also called char roi with eggs, is one of the special fried rolls of Vietnamese people. The worm season is short and only available in some localities such as Quang Ninh, Hai Duong, Hai Phong, Tai Binh, and is considered a specialty in these places. However, it is quite popular in Hanoi cuisine. Its popularity is in some ways due to the fact that this is one of the easiest dishes to make with the main ingredient being worms. But on the other hand, this is the most popular worm dish. Whenever there are worms, people often think of making worm rolls. Houseworms usually only appear on a few days of the year when the water rises and floods the dry fields. In the north, worms usually escape from their habitat in the second half of the 9th lunar month. In the south, worms usually emerge later, from the 11th lunar month, with the peak being in the 12th lunar month, when the wind turns against the sky. Many people rely on the feeling of restlessness in their physical condition to know the days when worms come out, and they think that eating a piece of worm meat can cure bone pain when the weather changes. However, worms are a dish with too high a protein content and may not be suitable for people who have just gotten sick, have asthma, have a history of allergies, or have indigestion. Especially pregnant women eat it very toxic. Caterpillar worms are worms that live in cassia plants. Mosquitoes are often intercropped in coffee gardens, planted on the edges of fields and plot edges to both provide shade and serve as pillars for climbing peppers. In March, in the scorching heat of the dry season in the Central Highlands, flocks of yellow butterflies fly to perch on the rows of mosquito nets. The caterpillar pupa has a rather hard outer shell, and when you hold it, you feel like the pupa is moving inside. The pupae are densely packed on the trees, but the special thing is that when the first rain falls, they will no longer be there. Sea worms or SA worms, two-part nomenclature, Sipunculus nudus, is a type of seafood belonging to the Sung sea phylum. This species is commonly found in the waters of Van Don and Mong Khai, Quang Ninh Province, in Nha Trang, Qua Bi, Han Rua, Con Dao, and also at Van Mai Beach, Dong Hung, China. Sea worms are one of the rare seafood. Since ancient times, they have been exploited as tribute to kings and mandarins. Only wealthy people are eligible to use it. According to Oriental medicine, sea worms can be used as a medicine to enhance erectile function and increase vitality. They can be used to prepare medicine by soaking in salt water, boiling, straining and drying. If you want to eat it again, boil it again, then cut it into small pieces and cook with Chinese medicine, or put it in the belly of the evil chicken, stew it and eat it. In addition, sea worms can be used both fresh, cooking soup, stir-frying, or dried, roasted. In the traditional pho dishes of Hanoi and Nam Dinh, to sweeten the broth, in addition to simmering beef bones, people also add sea worms or soft shrimp. Nam Pia or Nam Pia is a traditional dish of Thai people in the northwest region of Vietnam. Nam or Nam in Thai means water. Pia is the viscous liquid in the cow's small intestine, including digested juices and undigested food, so some people call it young manure. The Thai way of making pia cake is similar to the way of making pork pho. This liquid is taken out, seasoned, added to the internal organs of the herbivore, including the stomach, blood, intestines, heart, liver, lungs, and then simmered until tender, became nam pia. According to custom, every time Thai people slaughter buffaloes, cows, goats, they prefer grilled dishes, and the meat when presented on the tray will be thoroughly cooked to retain its natural sweetness. Nam pia, especially used as a dipping sauce for grilled meat, will make the meat especially delicious, highlighting the flavor of the grilled dish with a blend of spicy, salty, sweet, fragrant. Nam pia is not an easy dish to eat. It has the bitter taste of intestines, and pia also has a bitter taste, however after eating it will leave a sweet taste in the throat. Pia also has the spicy taste of ken mac nuts. Nam pia has a very good hangover relieving effect.